Jared here with carbuzz.com, and I am here in sunny Miami Beach, Florida at an event called Topless in Miami, where I am getting to drive all of the latest and greatest convertible and panoramic roof cars. And behind me is the 2019 BMW M850i xDrive convertible. Boy, that is a mouthful to say, but it is a mouthful of car. Let's go ahead and get behind the wheel of BMW's flagship convertible. All right, so I'm behind the wheel of the 2019 BMW M850i xDrive Cabriolet. So this is the convertible version of the BMW 8 Series. There is going to be an M8 convertible above this, but as of this video, this is the only 8 Series you can buy in the United States. It comes with a 4.4 liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine. That is the N63 V8. So in this state of tune, it produces 523 horsepower, which is more than enough if you ask me. I've driven BMWs that have more than this, but I think the value here is really nice. 523 horsepower is the right amount. 0 to 60 is 3.8 seconds in this convertible, which is blisteringly quick. You are going to spend a little bit more on the convertible than you are on the coupe. This one is $121,400 to start, although this one has some options, so it's a little bit more expensive than that, as you would expect. But everything is really nice on the 8 Series, and I noticed this the last time I drove this car. The steering is pretty light, but it feels more direct than you'll get in like an S-Class coupe, which is sort of like a rival to this. This is a big coupe after all, but acceleration is just, whoa, monstrous. Now, I don't remember this car being that loud when I drove the coupe, and that's probably to do with having the convertible top. So I think that the 8 Series, if you are looking to buy one of these, I think the convertible is going to be one you should probably look at. Is it worth $10,000 more? At this price range, yeah, I think so. I think when you're talking over $100,000, you may as well spend the extra money to get the convertible. It just looks gorgeous. You get to be seen in it a little bit more. You still get, let's talk about BMW's interior, because I like the 8 Series interior a lot. I'm not sure if I'm in love with it as much as I am the S-Class coupe, because this is more of a sporty cabin than a luxurious one, although it is very luxurious. You've got this crystal Swarovski crystal shifter, which I think is beautiful if you opt for that package, which is only like $700. I'm like, why wouldn't you get that? You get all glass buttons, so like all the buttons are glass, like all the volume, the iDrive controller, it's phenomenal in here. The steering wheel is not my favorite. It's real big, thick, chunky like you'd expect from an M car, but it's hard for me to get my hands around it. It does remind me of sort of like an E90 M3 steering wheel, except the paddles aren't quite as good as that. But yeah, it's still a really nice steering wheel, and I think if you're after something a little sportier than an S-Class coupe, this is definitely it. It's also a lot less expensive than like an S63 AMG would be. Now, you know, you're looking at how this drives, it's still really comfortable. So don't come expecting like a point and squirt sports car. Like if you live near a bunch of like back roads, like tiny little back roads, this car does feel a little too big for those. But, oh, in Florida, the power is just absolutely intoxicating. You can just do so much with it. The acceleration is so brisk. You've got this 8-speed automatic transmission that is just very smooth, very, easy to play with. I've just left it in its automatic modes this whole time, and I've only been driving in like the normal settings. If I put it in sport, oh, that is a really nice noise. It's not as obnoxious as an AMG car. Those cars really, they shout and scream and whatever. This is just, it does do some burbles. There you go. Yeah, there we go. We got it to burble a little bit. So I enjoy the heck out of the way the 8 Series drives. I think this is just a really nice return to form for BMW. I've driven the old M6 and I think this is just an improvement. And this isn't even the M1. This isn't even the M1. They're going to be doing one that's even more expensive and faster with over 600 horsepower is what I've been hearing out of the M6. It may have been revealed by the time this video comes out, but this is probably the one I'd get. You don't need the M6. This is just enough power. If this isn't enough for you, then chances are you've just driven way too many fast cars. So BMW 8 Series, loving the way this car drives. I don't think you need to wait for the M8. And if you've liked this video and you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe to the CarBuzz YouTube channel and download our apps on iOS and Android. That's where you can keep up with all of the latest and greatest in automotive news and to see more reviews just like this one. Hope you've enjoyed the video. See you next time.